Buenas, everyone. I am a NYU Tandon graduate with a bachelor's in mechanical engineering and a minor in Spanish, and I'm so excited to be sharing my NYU Tandon review, whether it's the curriculum, the helpful tips, the NYU culture, or the New York City culture. And I had two goals when I was in college, and the first one was I wanted to graduate within 4 years. And the second one was, along with my mechanical engineering degree, I wanted to study abroad in Madrid, Spain, and get my Spanish minor. I was able to do both, which I was so happy about. And I hope this review is helpful to you. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please drop a line in the comments. The first year of engineering is the year that defines your cumulative GPA. So you have to be very strategic in your class schedule, and also where you're going to be dorming. And so there are two dorms in Brooklyn. There's Othmer and then there's Clark. Othmer is the one I stayed in, and there is little to no travel time. I woke up 10 minutes before class and still could make it to class on time. It's a stone's throw away. And Clark is right near the Brooklyn Piers. That is where, if you're someone who likes to play pick up soccer or pick up basketball, you're going to be spending a lot of your time over there, and it's just so beautiful. And the engineering program is going to be very rigorous, and especially since I decided to take on something that had nothing to do with engineering, Spanish, and I wanted to kind of force fit a study abroad into my 4 years, I had to take school year round. And so the best advice that I can probably give to prospective students is that you should take advantage of your transfer credits. That just created so much more room in my class schedule that I was able to fit in everything that I wanted to within the 4 years. And also, having Spanish was a really amazing GPA booster. Some of the most helpful and entertaining classes that I took at Tandon were Advanced CAD, Advanced Computer Aided Design, Finite Element Modeling, Mechanics of Materials, and the other one was Material Science. So with Mechanics of Materials, that's going to be a foundation of a lot of the analysis that you do. So it's very physics-based, so please have a very strong foundation in physics. Advanced CAD, that's going to be a lot of SolidWorks, Fusion 360, and GD&T work. That is going to hone your skills. And I can tell you that now I am so much more comfortable with SolidWorks and creative design and also mechanical design. For finite element modeling, that is going to be a lot of simulation-based testing. So computational fluid dynamics you're going to learn, ANSYS workbench you're going to figure out, and all of those just boosted my resume. NYU has a very independent mindset, so forget about football and tailgating. Manhattan and Brooklyn are your campuses. This is where you play and you work and you study and you do research. And so you have to be very comfortable with walking and navigating the subway system. I mean, me and my friends, we would always go to Manhattan for the bar scene or for nights out. And the subway travel time, to be clear, between NYU Tandon and Washington Square Park was approximately 25 minutes. Um, and you just have to be very intentional about making community. I don't think New York City is a place where students can be passive and still have a great community. You have to be very intentional about that. But NYU has so many great free events like matcha mornings, if you want to go to an art gallery, if you want to see other student projects. I mean, please take advantage of those. And there's even free workout classes at NYU too. And even if none of those are really your thing, or any of those free events are, then I would look into run clubs in Central Park or the Chelsea Piers, or even checking out the New York Public Library for some of their free events. There are some things that I need to clarify at the end of this video, though. The first point being that post-freshman year, I did not live in Brooklyn. I decided to move into the Palladium dorm, which is in Union Square, and then I lived in an apartment for my last 2 years of college. The the meal plans between Manhattan and Brooklyn are very different, so I wanted to have a photo comparison here for you to see the different options that NYU provides. And I know Tandon is making a better menu that is more inclusive and fresh, but when I was on the meal plan, I did prefer the Manhattan options. The second point was that earlier in this video, I mentioned needing to have a very strong foundation in physics. However, I did not have any physics in high school whatsoever, so that foundation can be built at Tandon and at this university. My first physics course that I took totally sucked. I cried for weeks, but I got through it, and I want to say that so that other people will not be discouraged if they do not have a strong foundation or any foundation at all in physics. And it's definitely not a walk in the park, but if you stick through it and make it all the way to the end, it is so worth it. The third point I wanted to make is please go to all of the aerospace mechanical engineering department meetings. This is where you're going to get to know your professors. You're going to make some great connections. I ended up meeting a professor who led me to a research internship opportunity at the biomedical engineering lab, which was such an amazing experience. I learned so much with laser cutting and more on the chemistry and biomedical side of things, so it just expanded my knowledge base. And the fourth and final point, and this will be the end of the video, is that I wanted to provide a small slide of all, or at least some of my favorite study spots in some museums that students have access to, and also the library as an NYU student. So thank you so much for watching this video. Ciao.